Listen carefully.
What
Malachi chapter 3 verse 10 was not written to Christians. Stop punishing yourselves. That chapter is not for you
I don't think it
Christians.
refers only to the
God was
pastors.
rebuking the priests
I don't think it
that
refers only to the
collected tithe
pastors.
from Christians.
Because pastors have
That
not
they
mentioned.
collected
In
tithe from
Malachi
you, but they
chapter
themselves,
3 verse
they are not
9,
paying
it
their
said
own tithe.
nations.
They are the ones
There's no way
Malachi
you
3:10
mention
is
pastors
written
there.
to
There's no way you mention
pastors who
priests
eat
there.
tithe but
So
don't pay
I
tithe.
will also play the...
And that was all under the law.
the
Malachi 3 is not for Christians. It's for pastors themselves who are eating the tithe, but they themselves are not paying their own tithe.
Because
they are the ones
before any
Malachi
pastor will try
3:10 is
to
written to. Read it from
mislead
chapter 1
us,
carefully.
we should also
You will see that
verify.
that scripture is not for
Sometimes they may be
Christians.
saying the
It's for
truth, but
priests,
we should
pastors
also
who
verify.
collect tithe.
Then
Because
only
under
you
the
can
law,
take
pastors who
and know
collect tithe
who is
are supposed to
trying to
pay tithe
confuse
of
us and
tithe.
who is trying to direct
But many
us
of
to the
them
right
eat the
path.
tithe
So
and they don't pay
this is
anybody
Malachi
their
chapter 3
tithe.
verse
So
1,
Malachi
as
was
it says.
rebuking them, and he says, because they are defrauding, they are defrauding God, they are cursed with a curse. Malachi said that to the pastors, not to the congregants. Go and read very
I will
carefully.
send my messenger,
Moreover,
and he shall
Jesus
prepare the
ended
way
the
before
tithing
me.
era
And the
and
Lord
opened
whom
up
ye
the
seek
era of generosity.
shall suddenly come
Today
to
we
his
give
temple,
willingly.
even
We
the
don't give
messenger
in
of the covenant
percentage.
whom ye
We
delight
just
in.
give generously
Behold,
to
he shall
support the work
come,
of God. In fact, in the
saith
New
the Lord of
Testament,
hosts.
we give and
But
give
who may abide
and
the
give
day of his coming?
until the need.
And who shall stand when he
I hope
appeareth?
that's clear.
For he is like a refiner's fire,
Just listen.
and like fuller's soap. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord, as in the days of old, and as in former years. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yes.
For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Even from the days of your fathers ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yes.
But ye said, wherein shall we return? Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee?
Yeah.
In tithes and offerings.
Yes.
Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the
Nation is
tithes
not
into the
pastors.
storehouse,
Yeah.
that there may be meat in mine house.
Yes.
And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven, and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it.
Yes.
And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes,
Right, chapter
and
10.
he shall not destroy the
This
fruits of
chapter
your
11.
ground.
So
Neither
no
shall
place
your
is mentioned
vine cast her
pastors
fruit
or
before the
priests.
time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts.
Okay?
And all nations shall call you blessed,
Yeah.
for ye shall be a delightsome land,
Yeah.
saith the Lord of hosts. Your words have been stout against me, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee?
Yeah.
Ye have said, it is vain to serve God. And what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts?
Yeah.
And now we call the proud happy. Yea, they that work wickedness are set up. Yea, they that tempt God are even delivered. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord, and that thought upon his name.
Yeah.
And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them, as a man spareth his own son that serveth him.
Yes.
Then shall ye return, and discern between the righteous and the wicked,
Yeah.
between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not.
Yeah. So, brothers, where did he mention priests or pastors in this verse? This is Malachi chapter 3, verse number 1 to 17. Yeah, which is the last verse. from verse 1 to verse the last verse of Malachi. So where did he mention pastor or priest? So sometimes if any pastor give you anything, try to find out where if actually what is telling us is the truth before we can take our own decision. Not just when he say because he's a man of God, we'll just accept it. We need to do our own finding also. So thank you, brothers. Let us not be fooled by anyone, either being pastor, priest, or pope, or bishop, or whosoever. We should also be doing our own finding in the Bible, because the Bible is there for anyone. It's not on those days that ordinary person cannot read the Bible. So brothers, thank you. Just study your Bible well.